Yes, there we go. Aha! I found my streaming key at the first attempt. Lovely. So, we should have feed up in just a moment. I've also, since last time, I don't do that, go settings. I think I can't go lower than that. I can turn the sound off and I can go too slow. I also turned it down on the on OBS, so I'm hoping it's a bit better. So yeah, let's get back into the game before we turn the sound down a bit for me. It's kind of blaring into my ears. Okay, this is the last. Yeah, that's livestream 4. There we go. So welcome to livestream 5 of Avernum Escape from the Pit. Chances are we are not going to escape from the pit this episode because we've still barely reached, well, most of Avernum. We've been in this section here. There's still all of this to find. We are supposed to go to the castle, which we will do eventually. We'll make our way there slowly, because there's still a bunch of tasks for us to do. Let's see, we are supposed to get the Wisdom of Koth, no idea where that is. And, yeah, we've tried and failed to take care of the invading giant. So, I guess... Oh yeah, we also need to get hammers. So we'll have to look out for those on our way. Although we might get lucky on Fort Avernum. I believe there might be some sitting around there. We will have also likely just find them somewhere else, so I'm thinking we'll be alright and we can try and go further. Now we do have a boat waiting for us, somewhere near Formello. I believe we could also get a boat in Silvar, if we so desired. Let's actually go and check Silvar for just a moment. I also briefly had a viewer there. Me actually getting viewers in. Oh, we do have a viewer. Hello there. Let's get the spell going. So yeah, this is the last stream for at least the next few days. Okay, Gruber is apparently gone. Mainly because, yeah, as I have pointed out, my vacation is going to end. Did we already buy a boat here? I think we did. Like, one of those could be ours. Not this one. Not this one. This one. So we do have a boat. Let's take that out of Silvar. And just put it next to it. That was totally not what I intended to do. Let's try that again. Let's put it here. There. That way I can find it and I know it's there. Would you leave the bloody boat? Thank you. Okay. So we'll have one last look at the job board. Maybe there's something good on it. Where is the job board even? It's down here. There we go. There is nothing new on it. That's a shame. And we'll probably want to try to buy a boat in every city we get to. How are we looking money-wise? We have a whole 18 coins to our name. That's not too much. However, we do have the quest to kind of explore further south and eventually get to the castle. You leave the eastern gallery and travel down the roads towards southern Avernum. Almost immediately the air grows colder. Guards and travelers on the roads are fewer and farther between. Supposedly the largest settlements in Avernum are to the south, but the pathway there is a dangerous one. It is dangerous indeed, and I totally forgot to cast my spell, so we'll have to do this eventually. Let's consult our trusty map, he says, clicking on the journal. There we go, the map. We are about here. We could also go to Kotra. Let's do that. Let's go north again and let's explore the Eastern Gallery for a bit. Because I believe Kotra is another city that we can go to and quest in. If we just follow that road, it should be reasonably safe. I'll say reasonably because we are, after all, still in a subterranean hellhole, at least supposedly. So, yeah, nothing is quite safe, as we may call it. Okay, City Hall, lovely. Do they have a job board here? Do they have boats? We do have a boat on those waters, though. I believe those are uninterrupted, so we don't need a boat from here. However, we'll talk to Eduardo. You see a heavy man with a peg leg. He wears an eye patch, but you can't help but notice that he occasionally lifts and looks at things with both eyes. When he sees you, he leans against one of his boats and adopts a confident, piratical pose. "Arr, welcome to me shop. I'm Eduardo, and I craft the ships that sail the dark and deadly underseas." Well, tell me about the dangers of the sea, then. "Arr, I used to I used to sail the underground seas, fishing and exploring. Then the Sliths started attacking. Since then, business has been slow." Tell us what you know about the Sliths. We never heard of them on the surface. "Not surprising. They only exist down here. They were here when we got here. I've heard that some of them are friendly to humans, but most of them hate us. They eat us and attack our boats. That's pretty much it. Arr. And it was a Slith that took your leg?" "Nay, it was a sea worm. It slithered up from the deeps, and its sharp fangs took the poor fellow clean off her. The sea worm. Aye, few believe they are real, but they are. They lurk far below, fearing the lights of the humans, but mark my words. If they ever come near the surface in numbers, no sailor will be safe. Only walking for ye. Alright, do I have another question? It's a fine workshop you have there." "Aye, 'tis needed to make boats, fine watercraft, fit to sail the seas, well, the lakes, rivers, you know. I've got one ready to purchase. You look tough enough to brave the danger, matey. And a bargain at 250 coins. I'm not sure how much we paid in silver for the boat. Okay, let's talk to Andrew. He beat a teenage boy. He's busy eagerly working with some lumber. You watch him easily sling around the tools and boards. He's an extremely strong kid, almost remarkably so. He gives you a nod as he hauls a load of wood. "Welcome to the boatworks. I'm Andrew, the apprentice Andrew, I mean. What are you making?" Just working on the boat, spreading tar, filling holes, following Eduardo's orders." "What is Eduardo like?" His eyes widen. "He's alright, I guess. Doesn't beat me up, lets me sleep 6 hours a night, plus..." his voice lowers to a whisper. "I hear he was a pirate. Ask him about it. He'll tell you many exciting tales of the sea." "It doesn't sound like you like working for Eduardo." No, I don't. I'm saving my coins to buy a sword and a suit of armor." "Well, that would be great. I could see the world. And if some heroes come along, I could help them. I'm real strong, and I'm great with tools and traps. And I can use a spear, too. I sure could be great on adventures, golly." Yeah, why don't you come with us?" Andrew looks you over. He notes your scars and the many dents and scratches on your arm. He rapidly finds how great a distance there is between dreams of heroism and the reality. Thank you. I still need to save up coins for a good weapon. Someday I should go back to work." And he does. So, I think we've just crushed his dream. And that within merely 9 minutes of the stream, so I think that's good quota. Let's talk to Jenny here. There is a pregnant woman with long blonde hair behind the counter. A pungent smell comes from the pots bubbling by the fire behind her. She says, "Welcome to my shop, wanderer. I'm called Jenny, alchemist of Kotra. We have potions for sale. Not love mixtures or such nonsense. My brews are the real item. Can you teach me alchemy?" She smiles apologetically. "I'm afraid I don't sell my secrets. However, there's a mage visiting who mentioned having some skills in alchemy. He's been staying around the bar. His name is König. You might ask him." Now, I'm not sure if that's supposed to say König, like the German word for king, and if they just didn't want the umlaut, or if that's actually König. Either way, when are you expecting? "In 3 months, I hope. Thank you for asking. I am nervous, as you can well imagine. What worries you?" Motherhood is terrifying in the best of times, but here, in the underworld, and yet for its misery, this is our land. If we don't have children, we truly have surrendered to the Empire. Alright, that's all lovely. That's garden house. We don't have anything to do in here. We should ask around for some kind of work. There's always something to be done. Okay, we should probably not go to the Kotra tunnels just yet. It says sages and authorized personnel only, so I'm not sure if we're either of that. Ooh, Elspeth. You see a lethal-looking woman in a leather baldric. Wouldn't the baldric just be something to hang your weapon on? I'm not sure on that. You can see the outlines of daggers of varying sizes through her clothes. Considering the dangers of Avernum, you can understand her wanting to be well armed. I'm Elspeth, and the blades and armor are my trade. And if you don't mind me saying, you look like you would know a good weapon if you saw it. Tell me about your wares. I deal in armor and weapons, and if you have any supplies you don't need, you can sell them to me. What with the lizards around, business has been very, very good. What lizards? The Slith Zerakai, that's what they're called. They all live to the west, and they've been warring for some time. Them and their foul king. Like we don't have enough trouble with Nephilim, and the Nephirim. She looks back at the wide variety of weapons out on the walls. Well, it's been a two-front war, but we're holding them off pretty well. Better than some. What's the difference between Nephilim and the Nepharim? The Nephirim are like the Nephilim, but bigger and sterile, like mules. Don't know much about them, except that they're nasty. Captured a bunch of our people the other week. She sighs and starts fingering a knife up her sleeve. We'll pay him back, mark my words. Who's that king of the Slith Zerakai? The beast is called Sts, and he sends the barbarian Sliths out to hunt us all. There's way too many S in there. I'm told there are some Sliths to the south who don't follow Sts, but I've never met one. And I'm sorry for hissing that very loud. It's kind of difficult to do that in a low tone. Either way, I don't think we need anything else from here. Although she could have kindly pointed me to the job board. Ooh, there's another named person. A city hall. What about Paul? A wiry, nervous man sits behind the desk. He has long, frazzled hair and an aggressively growing bald spot. I'm Paul, he mutters. I'm Mayor Steele's secretary. What do you need? Can I speak with the mayor? I'm the secretary to his lordship, Mayor Steele. If you have some business with him, you have to go through me. But he's pretty busy with his prisoner business. You'd have better luck in the library. Where is the library? A door on the right. Not much there, honestly, mostly records. He chuckles. But who knows, you might find a magic scroll. Anything's possible. I would like to speak with the mayor. Normally he loves to see people, however the Nephirim to the north are holding some of our men prisoner. I'll only bother him if it's really, really important. He's only been thinking about the prisoners. Tell me more about Kotra, then. Then you are free to wander the parts of our fair, if war-torn city. As for me, I'm busy, excuse me. Alright. Door to the right it is. Do we find a magic scroll we can take? We do. And it's a group heal, lovely. I think we've used the last of those in the Nephilim fortress, so it's a good thing we get to replace it. Mayor Steele. A grey-haired man is hunched over his desk, muttering to himself. He wears impeccably clean wool cloths, probably recently arrived from the surface. A sash hangs from his shoulder, and he wears a golden amulet around his neck. When you approach, he gives you a cold, calculating gaze. After evaluating how useful you might be to him, he says, I heard rumors. Wandering adventurers, a new warrior passing through our gates. I'm Mayor Steele, leader of Kotra. I may have work for you. You're the mayor of Kotra? Obviously. I lead one of the 6 large cities of Avernum, and the city closest to both wars, against the Kiddies and the Sliths. I gotta say, one of them has a way more impressive nickname there. So if you will excuse me, I have to get back to my planning. There is much to do and no time to do favors. Tell me about the Sliths. Savages, barbarians, lethal. They control the lands to the west, beyond Fort Dranlun, and they are determined to kill us all. Much of the war against them is directed from within these walls. What sort of favors are asked from you? Since I'm on the council, I at times have the ear of King Mikar. Many ask me for a crown token so that they can enter the castle and see the king themselves. Such tokens are rare, and owning one is a true privilege. I do believe we have one of those, so he mentioned work. He looks up from his work. The Nephilim and the Nephirim have a fort in the north, on the far end of the lake. They've been giving us all kinds of grief. The biggest disaster happened about a week ago. They captured 10 of our soldiers. We don't think they're dead yet, but who knows how long it would be before the kitties get hungry. I'll tell you something, if anyone could go rescue the prisoners, we'd reward them well. Is there anything I should know about the Nephirim? They are strong, very strong. If you want to rescue my soldiers, you should find a way to sneak in and confront the beasts, and not confront the beasts directly. You only want the prisoners rescued? That would be enough to please me. Nephirim are powerful warriors. I do not expect such a small force to fight such a number of them in their lair. Okay, do we have any other questions? Not really. I think that's all he has for us. So there is a Nephirim fortress to the north, and it's not the one we've already gone through. That's a shame. But I think, ooh, there's a job board. Maybe they'll have something we can immediately do. Okay, deliver for Mellow. That's easy enough. I was sent from the Tower of Magi portal to deliver a tome to Miles of Formello. I came to Kotra by mistake, and I must be going west to gain knowledge of the Slith Zerikai. I left the tome in the concealed chamber outside the pylon chamber. Whoever can collect tome and deliver to Miles will be rewarded. Thank you, Tamus. So we'll have to grab that scroll first. The Slith Menace. An outpost of Slith Zerikai has been established on an island southwest of Kotra, uncomfortably close to the city walls. Killing the commander there will tell these creatures to keep their own lands. When the deed is done, report to the mayor of Kotra. We'll do that. A sealed letter has been pinned to Commander Rosie Fort Grenlin. Payment upon delivery. Lovely. And a small group of Nephilim has been sighted in the camp northwest of Kotra. They're hostile and must be driven back. When the deed is done, report back to the mayor. We can do that. That seems easy enough. I say it seems easy enough because I'm quite sure the game can throw a curveball at us anytime. An aging raven-haired woman tends bar. She wears a dress made of grey homespun cloth, which must chafe her terribly. Her dark hair contrasts sharply with the porcelain whiteness of her skin. She motions you to sit at the bar. I'm Elizabeth, and this is Dark Lake Pub. If you're heading west, it's the last place to get a decent ale before the Slith lands. What services can I buy? I sell food and drink, mushroom ale and decent rations, just the thing for warriors just off the road. Heard any rumors which could be of benefit? Well, not much. Actually, I have heard tales of a crypt to the north. Some merchants stumbled upon it. Nobody knows who built it or when, and nobody can find out either because the front gate is always closed. Where is this crypt? A fair way to the north, out of the eastern galleries and into the tunnels. It's in Nephil lands, which keeps the more casual treasure hunters out. That's all for now, thank you. So, we've learned about a crypt to the north. Wouldn't we all go there? Okay, what about Nancy? A young woman wanders around the courtyard preoccupied. She wears a brightly colored dress and is in quite a good mood. She nods to you. Good day, warrior, I'm Nancy. Off from the weapon shop today and enjoying the town. I hope the weather's to your liking, she smiles. Good day to you. Enjoying your walk? Oh yes, this is my day off. Normally I trade off days with Elspeth. We own the weapon shop and run it together. Oh, then you must know Elspeth well. Nancy smiles shyly. Oh yeah, yes, very well. On the surface and here as well. They threw us through the portal into Avernum together. Why that? As I said, we were close. I don't know what the Empire's reason for sending us into Avernum was, but you have learned ours. For a moment her cheering mood breaks, and her eyes show a cold glint of anger. Alright, okay, is that your normal craft? No, sadly I prefer to work with magic crafts. However, I lack the proper materials, and the last person I knew of who tried to improvise down here met an ugly fate. That sounds interesting, tell me about it. Just in case I might be willing to experiment with magical stuff myself. He tried to use an enchanted crystal to reverse the portal in Fort Avernum. He used it to create a gateway back to the surface. I don't know what he was thinking. The experiment drove him nearly mad. The crystal got left behind in Fort Avernum. Where did that crystal come from? Nobody knows. Strange blue crystals were scattered around down here when the first humans arrived in Avernum. They're called wisdom crystals. When you stare deep into them, they talk to you, whisper things. Who made them? Nobody knows. I'd like to meet their makers, though. Whoever they are, they really knew how to enchant crystals. What happened to that crystal? I don't know. When I met the poor fellow later, he said that he left it at the base of a statue. For what little that's worth, if I'm ever back at Fort Avernum, I might look for it. That is actually quite useful to know. Okay, let's not steal anything from here. I'll just pick the locks for the free experience. Because I believe picking locks is not illegal per se. Okay, that's also stealing. No. We will go down to the tunnels of Kotra now. Because there should be a scroll for us to pick up. Okay, this is Tamus, yes, lovely. Ooh, there's a back entrance. When you enter this small workshop, you see a stone pylon at the far end of the chamber. It is glowing faintly, highly charged with energy. It's so distracting that it runs smack into the young apprentice walking out of the room. He's startled to see you. He says, I'm Tamus. I don't think you should be here. Who are you? I'm Tamus, didn't I say? Why shouldn't I be here? Because the pylon, it can be dangerous. Magic. Only those who have been trained should dicker with it. What does it do? It moves you around the Avernum very fast. Portal magic. Maybe I shouldn't be telling you. Where can I get such a training? At the Tower of Magi, south. If they will teach you. They probably won't. No offense. Oh, fine. Okay, so there should, however, be a scroll over here. Okay, if we need metal bowls, we know where to get that. We can activate that pylon, and also we probably want that. It's not stealing, so we'll take that. Alrighty, I'm not sure if we need to save before we go further. Stream 5, in we go. The box is full of scrolls, notes and ledgers sent here from the Tower of Magi. It's quite a jumble, and a lot of the papers appear to have been here for a while. The crude papyrus made in the underworld doesn't take long to crumble. You search through the stuff, looking for something that might aid you in your dangerous adventures. You don't find anything powerful, but you do find a book wrapped in a sheet of lizard skin. It's addressed to Miles of Formello. You take it. So there we go. That's our quest item. Ooh. Okay, that should be a trap. Glad we didn't trigger that. Let's go back. I believe we can use the pylons once we get to the Tower of Magi and actually, of course, do them some favors. Okay, we have some quests here, and I think they should be around our level, so let's try and get those Nephilim out first. I believe these Lith Zerikai are a bit much for us right now. And of course I forgot to use my spell again. You meet a loud and boisterous band of Avernite soldiers. Their armored weapons look like they've seen a lot of use lately, but their actual bodies are free of wounds. They're a wild, loud, and lethally competent bunch of fighters. When they see you, they greet you with a great cheer. After offering some of their harsh mushroom wine, they ask if you'd like to buy some of the loot they've taken from the dead sliths. Well, let's see what they have. So some javelins, some stuff, a blessed belt. It's nothing we actually actually need, especially not for exorbitant prices. So yeah, thank you, but no thank you. Okay, that's just a random group of guards. Where is that Nephilim camp? Oh, yeah, pretty much north of Kotra. So we'll probably want to go all the way back. and try to I think that's the camp. That looks like a Nephilim camp to me, so let's try and see what we can do about it. There is a small band of Nephilim clustered here, sitting and shivering by a cold fire pit. They are a hungry and mangy group. They have probably only survived by stealing from the farms of Kotra to the south. When you get close, they stand, grab their crude weapons, and start yowling at you. It's a commotion fit to wake the dead. Okay, we can leave them, we can attack them, we can warn them to leave. I think we can scare them off. We'll warn them. It doesn't take much effort to scare them off. They grab their crude weapons and head north, probably looking for a tribe that can take them in. Enemy of Avernum or not, they were too pathetic to kill. Okay, can we loot anything from them? Probably not. Alright, so we've done that quest. Probably not quite to the mayor's liking, but I think we've done the right thing. Let's actually go back to the city. You meet a group of guards from the city of Kotra. They're out on patrol. After mutual greetings, they give you a warning. Be very careful if you're planning to travel further west. There's a lot of sliths in the area, and they're very dangerous. You thank them for the warning and continue on your way. As they leave, you notice that they look like they've seen a lot of combat lately. Worn armor, dented weapons, and recently applied bandages. Alright. So, what we want to do here is go back to the mayor's place. Would you move out of the way? Thank you. Okay, I believe we do have a crown token. Yes, we have the crown token already. So, let's go see the mayor. Oh, the secretary. That's you. You report to part of your minor victory against the Nephilim. He makes a few notes on his scroll, crosses an item off a list, and gives you a pouch of coins. Does that mean we got a new quest? Does that mean the job board has refreshed? Where is the job board even again? Boatworks, Elspeth, Lower Kotra, job board. It is, of course, on this side. Should be just around here. There we go. Ooh, Nephilim Raiders. A group of large and powerful Nephilim Raiders have been sighted on the rock outcroppings west of Kotra. They are hostile and must be driven back. Great care should be taken in hunting them. When the deed is done, of course, talk again to the secretary. We'll take that. And I don't think we can get this one without a battle, so let's get ready for that. Did we also get any priest spells? No. Okay, we don't have any wards yet. That's a shame. And next time I think we definitely have to go with a more strength for Aldous, so he can wear all the heavy stuff we're going to kit him out with. Where is that outcropping? Okay, there is the Slith Menace. We'll do the messaging first. Actually, no, we'll try and see if we can take on those raiders. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is we'll have to load back into it. I think there were some giant lizards also. Okay, that is the band of raiders. Let's try and see if we can take them on. You are in territory that is subject to a fierce contest between the humans and Slith Zerikai. Thus, it is a real surprise to find a band of Nephilim here. Tempting attacks from both sides. There are a lot of them, probably the only reason any of them are still here. When you approach within view, several of their archers immediately leap for their weapons. Their leader steps forward. Ah, we are warriors to split tail. This land is ours now. Depart, or you will be shot through with arrows. Don't think there's a point in leaving them. We do want that reward after all. Okay, let's try and take care of that warrior. Don't think that worked as well as I had hoped. Let's take him out. We'll have to probably get on with those spiritists though. However, for now we want protection. And we probably also want to have another creature. Although, that being said, we could just... yeah, we'll try Icy Rain. They're standing nice and clustered, so I believe this was a good move. It also kind of forced them into healing a bit. Yikes. I was kind of hoping he would be still surrounded. But alas, what can you do? Please kill that, thank you. Okay. We don't need to heal just yet. So we could summon a Shade. And of course summon a Beast. No, that's not as good, but I think we can manage. Yeah, somebody's focusing really hard on my warrior. Would you stop that? Okay. I guess he'll just attack whatever he can. You're poisoned, but you can kill something. You absolutely need to heal there. Lovely. And I think if we go with an Icy Rain over here, actually we don't need that. No, we shouldn't need that. They should be weak enough to go down in melee if we hit, of course. Yeah, hit that Shade if you would. Whopping 1 point of damage. I hope you're happy now. Okay, damn it, that did not kill them. Please heal yourself for now. Alright, I forgot they can do that. Yeah, Shades are pretty useful. They can cause the Cone of Frost. I think is the name of the spell. We've been on the receiving end of it, and it kinda sucks to be there. I would like to target this field with mushrooms here. Precisely that. I think the controls are a bit finicky there. Something I don't particularly enjoy. Yeah, as long as they hit the summoned creatures or the things with the most health, I actually don't mind it. Okay. Take out that warrior. Lovely. If you could take out that warrior, that would be... it would have been great. Okay, heal there. And you probably also want to get away from there. However, as risky as it may be, I think this would be a smart move. We can report in Kotra, so yeah, very smart turn there. Okay, we are poisoned again. That kind of sucks. Okay, you're no longer ensnared, so you could actually kill that spider. However, I'm very inclined to believe that it might be better to take care of those spiritists. We can take on the spiders afterwards. Anyway, if we so desire. Yeah, keep wasting your turns there. Because the summons might disappear if we're slow enough. Although I do want to get rid of that poison worm. However, let's kill those first, because that means they won't resummon them. There we go. You, please heal yourself. That's taken care of. Lovely. Okay, you, please kill the spiritist. And if you could halberd away this, great. Okay, we do want to loot them, so inventory. Not enough action points. I believe if I end the battle here, this chance to loot would be gone as well. So this and that. Okay, done. You survey the wreckage of the battlefield. The split-tail clan, what a terrible word, has been driven from these lands. You search their camp and find several pouches of coins and semi-precious stones the Nephilim extorted from passing caravans. You also find a lovely curved blade in their chief's tent. Lovely. So we got a sword for our troubles. A Nephil Warblade, which is not necessarily better than the Singing Rapier we got. However, it might be better than the broadsword we're using here. Yeah, let's go with that. So this can go into the junk bag. You can go there. You can go there. Also this. There might also be a hotkey for tossing things into the junk bag. I don't know what it is though. Would you go there? Okay, I'm hoping we can get some better bows for the rest of our team as well, very soon. If everybody's having a cavewood bow, I would like to go to long bows at the very least. Okay, that being said, we can turn in that quest and heal up on the... you encounter a group of hostile creatures. When they see you, they flee in terror. Do you let them go? I actually do, yes. Actually, we don't need to heal because we have killed quite a lot. And thanks to that, the first aid really kicks in now. I think we can actually keep on going on. And maybe even tackle the Nephilim Fortress. Or are we close enough? No, we're not close enough to level up for that to be of importance. However, we do have messages to deliver, so let's do that first. Okay, you see a large group of Avernum soldiers, well armed and with a mage escorting them. I like how the mage is escorting them and not vice versa. It's usually the other way around. Make it close enough to see that you aren't Slith Zerikai. When they see that you're humans, they wave and move on. How nice of them. Okay, I think we have to step on here. The fort doesn't have a normal gate made of iron and stone. Instead, the passages are blocked by a series of magical barriers. Similar barriers have also been erected to repair holes in the walls. There must be a strong magician presence here. Without the magical barriers shoring up their defenses, the warriors here would be in a difficult situation. The slith bodies at the fort perimeter make it clear who the enemy is. As you look around, the visitor peeks out through a window. Greetings, visitor. Please share your name and business. We'll tell him our name. He nods and writes the information down. Then, a few moments later, a gap opens in the barrier. He says, "Come on in. Can't be too careful the way things are nowadays." Alright. So, let's see who's in here. Just a guard. Merwin, the fort mage. You see a short woman with long curly hair and a tired smile. She wears the traditional robes of a magician. and her fatigue has left her even paler than the Avernum norm. She gives you a little bow, recognizing you in your kindred spirit. Another tired warrior of Avernum, come to Mervin's humble workshop. I hope you do not have any great need. Keeping our defenses active takes all of my energy and more. Can you teach me any magic? I am far too busy for that, and too tired. Most students go north to Formella or south to the Tower of Magi. But if you are in need, I suppose I can give you a few pointers. Please teach me what you can. She has very reasonable prices, and we have a few coins. So, if you could improve this, and I guess that. Lovely. Tell me more about the defenses. You can see much of it for yourself. It falls to the warriors to fight off the Slith Raiders. They come to me to create barriers to patch up the walls until they are able to do some proper repairs. Making the barriers is draining, but it keeps us all alive. Can you teach me how to make the barriers? Also, nobody mentioned the Slith Tome. Yes, as soon as I have 5 or so years to spare. It is a particularly delicate and demanding art. How long do they last? If I made them with the greatest of care, practically forever. When I make them quickly in these miserable conditions, a month or so. Tell me about the Slith Tome. A Slith prisoner swore up and down to me that their mages have this powerful tome in their town nearby, or in the swamp. If we had it, we could learn a lot about our enemy. Okay, so apparently she wants us to get the tome. Whatever is on there. Quite stranger. Hello? Who are you? He is silent, and he looks up at you. Do you fight for Avernum? I guess I'll say whenever I can. And if it meant fighting the Empire? Yeah, sure, they toss us down here. Then you're foolish, but you may perhaps be my kind of fool. If you wish to meet those who share your madness, who wield the scimitar with courage, ask the barkeep at Bargar. I would like to know more than that. I am sure, yet that is all I will say. Excuse me. I must prepare to journey on. He returns to sipping his tea, and he doesn't say anything else. Okay, so we've been invited to Bargar, which is a place quite far away. Bargar's all the way up here. So we are not going there anytime soon. However, the scimitar sounds like an impressive group. Why are there gloves sitting in the ground? Only a guard. Ooh, Commander Rosie. You deliver the message to Commander Rosie. She opens it, reads it, swears and crumples it up. You politely point out that a fee for delivery is expected. She pays you a few coins, grumbling and cursing all the while. She also has a sword on the ground. The woman wears a heavy steel breastplate. The craftsmanship is remarkable, and the style is fairly modern. It must have recently been brought down from the surface. She wears the insignia of a commander. She nods to you. Welcome, warrior. I am Commander Rosie. This beleaguered fort is under our control. Ragged, as you saw, but still standing. Are you in charge of this fort? Yes, I'm in command here. This unfortunate fortress is the front against the eastern arm of the Slith Menace, the first line of defense. What fort is this? Well, this is Fort Dran, it's worn and cracked and still standing steady. What about the Sliths? The Sliths are Kai, they're nasty warriors, powerful mages. They batter the walls with fireballs, trying to knock them down. Fortunately, we have a mage to repair them. If only we knew what they were planning. I've asked the castle to send me some scouts to gather intelligence, but I've had no luck. I could try and figure it out. Really? She looks you over. Well, I have my doubts, but you're welcome to try. The Slith have a fort on the island due south of here, and a lot of their operations start there. If you could find some of their plans there, bring them to me. How can I get there? Presumably by boat. So this is kind of nice because we have 2 quests in the same place, which means it's likely where I'm going to go next. I will continue exploring this place though. Ooh, Xenon. A heavy-set woman with blue robes and a staff watches the river carefully. She has a serious expression and short brown hair. She says, I'm Sianon, a sentry. Shh. Why are you watching the river? Shh. Watching for sliffs. Be very quiet. The sliffs can attack this way? Yes, they're quite versatile, and they can stay underwater for a long time. The sliffs approach underwater. We have to keep the dock here to get supplies by boat. Usually I only hear the littlest noise before they come up. Shh. Okay, we'll just stay silent. Janon appreciates it. She says nothing else. Alright. Not a talkative sort. It does make sense. Okay, this looks like a temple of sorts. Is there any priest here? There is Todrick. A young man in long robes greets you. You can see that he wears a thick chainmail tunic underneath them. He wears a baldric with an ankh design on his chest over his armor. He has a fresh scar on his forehead. I am healer Todrick, he says. Are you in need of aid? What services can you perform? I provide healing for the soldiers of the fort and travelers. I also occasionally help in the fighting. He touches the scar gingerly. Did you get that scar fighting? I'm afraid so. I'm not too good at it. Not too long ago, a slith swung one of those nasty two-pronged spears at me, and I didn't duck quite fast enough. I'll tell the truth, I'd rather be in a nice quiet chapel somewhere, or travelling. Have you done much travelling? Not enough. I love to travel. I've even been to the north. There's a huge cave up there. It's dangerous to go, because of the spiders, but the sights are wonderful. My main goal is to see the crystal cave. What sort of spiders? Oh, not the dumb, poisonous one. Intelligent, nasty ones with magic powers. Aranea, they're called. There's this spire near the swamp in the cave to the north, and they live all around it. Scary things, avoid them if you can. What's so special about the crystal cave? Would you shut up, phone? I've only heard of it. It's not far north of Kotra, so I hear. Around here there's supposed to be this really hard-to-find cave, just filled with these humming quartz crystals. I've heard it's damaged, and not what it once was, but it's still a sight to see. Okay, that's all for now, thank you. It was a soldier, right? Yes. Okay. Ooh, a ward. An enormous man clad in a thick leather jerkin shuffles crates around behind the counter. No handouts, he says without looking up. I'm Ward Silo, the quartermaster. Anything you get, you have to trade for. Commander's orders. Okay, are you a ward? Right, sort of like a surgeon on the surface. Important enough not to be a grunt, not important enough to be important. What do you have here? I'm the quartermaster. I keep the soldiers in armor and stuff. I also have supplies for travelers who have the bad luck of being near here. What kind of supplies? Well, you can buy food from me. I have plenty of spare rations. I have some missiles if you need them. His voice gets quiet. I also have tools, weapons. What your sort needs. I have another question then. Any work? Go talk to Commander Rosie. She is the one who can help you out there. Alright, I'd like to sell something. Everything in here is yours. Okay, that wasn't too great. Do you have anything good for me? He has reflective pants. Nice. However, not quite what we're looking for. We don't have anything else to sell him, sadly. Oh yeah, they've been doing some patching up here. I don't want to imagine how much magic of this, or magic energy this saps. So, yeah, the poor old fort wizard here must be very, very busy. Look at this, and those walls look like they will be in need of some fixing soon as well. However, we can also, I think if we go here, no, we'll have to go out there again. Before we do that, however, we want to cast a spell. Now, if we move careful here, we can actually grab some javelins. Don't think they have any hammers out here. Another javelin. And we can loot this body for a bronze shield and a crude spear. Nice things to have. We have enough gold for another body. We have enough gold for another set of Sliff Spear. Is that better than the one we have? It is not. Alright. Into the junk bag it goes then. Okay. So, we have enough money just to get this second upgrade for our spells. So, can teach me any magic. Please teach me what you can. I would like to improve slow. If we get to a reasonable or reasonably priced shop, we definitely want to take advantage of it. I believe there are also cheap shops, but they're very rare. Like, people in Avernum really, really have you pay an arm and a leg for any kind of service, really. Okay, how's our experience looking now that we've... I keep clicking the wrong thing. There's only 2 buttons, I keep clicking the wrong one. It kinda bothers me. Either way, there's a group of Slith Zerakai. Let's save the game and see how we fare against them. I do expect this to be quite bad. You have stumbled upon a small band of Slith scouts. They have slipped behind enemy lines and are keeping an eye on Fort Renland to the west. The moment they see you, they attack, and determined to keep their presence here a secret. Ow. Okay, we are active. Probably want to take care of that flinger first. If you would. Please get me some protection. And you... I'll switch back to the boat just in case. And I guess we'll go with some icy rain, because we can pretty much do it. Fine, that'll do. You wouldn't have to walk there. Why did she walk there and not... I mean, we clicked the location, why didn't it do any damage? It's kind of weird, sometimes that happens. I'm not sure if it's my faulty mouse or something else. Alright, we need a melee weapon for that. Why do I not have a melee weapon? I'm fairly certain I did not sell my melee weapon. Alright, get that for the time being. And there we go. Also, sorry about my voice here. I have to drink something. So... Ooh, nice, we got a sniper shot there. You do the heals, and you... Let's try this again. Proper location this time. Lovely. Ow, 30 damage? That was quite impressive. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need better bows. Could you try to kill that? No, you couldn't. Could we at least get this guy? Yes. Now, I'm not sure if they actually have, like, limitations to their ammo count, so, she's tanky. Let's heal again, just to be safe. $30 damage is a lot. Like, seriously. They also seem to be pretty good at dodging arrows. double backstab, bit of healing, and attack. Now I half wish this was a bit more like most other fantasy games, especially the Dungeons and Dragons parts. Why does he keep dodging everything? Or what do we keep missing? Where you basically can shut down an archer by standing close to him with a sword. Then again, since we apparently can't hit them in melee, I think they're fine. Ah, there we go. Now he's attacking something that's at least a bit better armored. And I think that's good. At least for us. Ooh, not good. Not good. Definitely not good. We'll play it safe and heal the mage. Okay, can you get a shield breaker in? You can. Ow! Can you get a well-aimed blow in? Yes, you can. Lovely. Heal yourself, and you cast on that. How low can your damage go, mate? Okay, this guy is annoying. We want to get all of this stuff. It's going to be sold, but we want it. And we want nothing from here. You search the bodies of dead scouts. The warrior that led them was wearing a beautifully tooled leather jacket. Once you repair the gaping holes your attacks left in it, it will be quite a nice trophy. Lovely. Now let's go see what happened to my sword. I may have sold it. I hope not. Yeah, either I've sold it or it went missing somehow. I'm not too thrilled about that. But what can you do? I'm glad I kept this stupid heavy iron cleaver. However, now that we have this, we have some bonus strength, so that's something. And treated leather. So plus 10% to blessings and curses. Drop that the junk bag. Plus evasion. Okay, I think we'll go with this for the mage. We'll keep that as a backup. And I suppose somebody will point out to me at some point that I have in fact sold my shining or my singing rapier. Oh well. Ooh, secret door. I'm kind of afraid to go there. But you can buy your stuff back if you're lucky. We would have sold it in Kotra, right? Don't think we'll be that lucky, but we might as well try. Also, we have a quest to turn in. What's the time looking? We still have 1 hour or so. At least for my personal streaming schedule. Okay, you report a part of your major victory against an Avernum. He's almost impressed. He makes a few notes on his scroll, across an item of a list, and gives you a pouch of coins and a wand. And of course we got some experience. Lovely. So, back to the job board we go, because we delivered the message. And we got this done, so there might be more jobs for us to do. There are, however, not. But we have a level up, and this time we are definitely going with strength. More blade skill, and I guess some more archery as well. You go with strength, get some of this, and of course some of your priest spell skill up. And you pretty much do the same. Strength, this, however you go with mage spells, of course. Okay. Where would we have sowed this? Probably with Elspeth. Not quite, apparently. Maybe in here? No. Okay, yeah, we've lost my sword, which is a bit of a shame. However, we will find more swords. I'm quite positive about that. We've got an ensnaring wand. We'll turn that to the mage. And yeah, no trace of my sword. So, alright. Also, since you are stronger now, can you use that? Yes, you can. Can you also use those? Yes, you can. And I do know that this actually further harms my chances to hit. But I believe it's fine. I mean, those guys do have quite a few bonuses to hit chance. Okay, this can be put in here. I'm not going to hold on to a chainmail vest. For all I care. Any other quests we can easily do? I guess, yes, delivering things to Formello would be easy enough. However, we'll try the Nephilim Fortress next. Stop. That first. We'll try to do the Nephilim Fortress. Which would be up north. You're at the base of a huge spire of rock with a large spring at the top. Clear, glittering water gleaming eerily in the light of the glowing fungus above showers down in a crystalline cascade. From here it flows south to the enormous underground sea. Okay. No hidden goodies. Ooh, there's something here. Ooh, crystal cave. The sight before you takes your breath away. This large hidden cave is filled with large, flawless quartz crystals covering the floor and walls. They catch your light and reflect it back in a blinding rainbow. The crystals hum and vibrate gently. The sound in motion is almost, but not quite soothing. It's not hard to figure out what the problem is. Near the cave entrance, vandals have broken off a bunch of the crystals. The damage is interfering with the soothing effect of the crystal vibrations. Can we repair the damage? You can't fix the damage. You soon find that 6 crystals are missing. And you can't do anything to help this cavern until you have all of them. Okay, so we are looking for 6 special crystals. Ooh, there's a hidden cache. We find a gold necklace. Nice. Something we can sell. I would also take a new sword, but guess you can't have everything. Ooh, that's the fortress. That is most likely the Nephilim Fortress. There is a tunnel into the rock wall not far from the lake. There are campfires at the entrance and smoke rises into still air of the cavern. 2 groups of Nephilim sentries are camped not far from the entrance. Nephilim are far more dangerous than Nephilim, and if you can manage it, avoiding them would be wise. Okay, let's see if they have a back entrance here. Not here. Not here either. Okay, I'm not liking our chances here. Yeah, we'll let those guys go. Any secret door trickery? No. Okay, that is a shame. There's a secret door here, though. You have found an abandoned encampment. Supplies are scattered about, but there's nobody here. There are a few worn backpacks by the fire pit. They don't look empty. Let's search the area. One leather rucksack contains a gourd filled with a black, gooey substance. You take it. Other than that, you find moldy dried fish and a few crude stone knives. Nothing worth taking. Then, as you start to leave the cabin, you find that the campsite's owners have returned. They are armed, filthy brigands, and they don't care for anyone who tries to take what they've worked so hard to steal. They react to your intrusion with intense violence. No, let's go with the intense violence. A goblin shaman. Don't like the sight of that. We also can't hit the bloody thing. Oh, now we can. Lovely. So yeah, those seem to be the low-level thugs. We probably won't need any further spells for that. So this would also be like a good opportunity to actually use some first aid to just regenerate a bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, you can't actually kill something just yet. Okay. Now, I really don't want to face those Nephilim head-on. At some point not long ago, a large group of humans or humanoids camped here. Now only a scattered bonfire and a broken knife remain. Okay. So nothing useful in there. And nothing useful in here. I am tempted to switch this up. Because, yeah, we'll switch around. You get the Nephil Warblade, and for God's sake, don't lose it again. You get that. Okay. Yeah. And I'm afraid we'll have to go head on, unless, of course, these guys know anything. No. Okay, let's try and go into that fortress, since there is apparently no way around it. That's a quick save. We'll save over this one. We also briefly had 2 viewers. I can't believe that. Ooh, there's a hidden entrance here. You are at the entrance of a large fortress, laboriously carved out of the insides of this hill. It is populated by the Nephilim, the large cousins of the Nephilim. From here you can see a stone wall defended by massive closed iron gates. On the other side, guards. Lots of them. This fort is clearly well defended and a quick, easy entry isn't going to be possible here. If you can't find another way in, you're in for a big fight. I just noticed this here. As you poke around outside the Nephilim fortress, you notice an odd discolored chunk of stone pokes out a nearby wall. Intriguing. Yeah, we noticed it already. Okay. The trash repository for the entire fort is just below. Trash, filth, and rats are everywhere. Mushrooms grow happily in the mess. Needless to say, the stench is horrible. Okay. Just some giant rats, though. Nothing too crazy. Oh, they have some vapor rats as well. I don't like those. I really don't like those. Please protect us. And I think I'd want you to get me some icy rain. Ooh, nice. We've killed something. Okay. I know I just said they won't likely have to fight in melee, but now they do. I just used this character with the better weapon because we tend to go heavier in melee with that. Did they perchance drop any hammers here? Of course they didn't. Lovely. But there might be a forging area also in this fort. Ooh, another thing. Okay, that is that entrance. Okay, that's another way in. Ooh, Ren. There is a thin human in ratty clothes hiding in this cavern. When you come to sight, he charges at you, blade drawn. Then he sees that you are the Nefer. He lowers his sword. Apologies, I'm tired, hungry, hunted. I am Ren, a soldier out of Kotra. What are you doing here? I was a soldier in the Kotra militia. Then a bunch of us got captured. I got away and I've been trying to figure out how to rescue the others before the kiddies finish them off. I can rescue them. Thank the gods, you must do it soon. The kiddies won't keep them around for long. I know where they are, but there's that stupid portcullis and the guards too. Where are they being held? There's a big portcullis down the tunnel, near a crumbling wall, old and rusty, so it's usually kept open. It's due west from here, can't miss it. The others are being held in the building just on the other side. I'd slip in, but the place is full of Nephilim, even their chief. He paused to think. How do I get past the guards? First off, there are lots of them, mostly around the front gate, the big one in the open area, and a bunch outside the prisoner's cell. The problem is getting to them without getting seen. I think I saw a way to the cells, but they're always watching. A secret way. Into the building just past the gate. The east wall is crumbling. It'd be great if there was another way to get into the cells without being seen, but if there is, I haven't found it yet. Oh, be careful around that crypt. Oh, great, a crypt. Where is it? Down the tunnel on the other side of the portcullis. I have a bad feeling about that place. Stay clear. Okay, is there anything... Yeah, what do you know about the Nephilim? The kiddies, they're weird. They're like Nephilim, have Nephilim mothers, but something makes some of them come out bigger and meaner. A bunch of them have come here to live alone. I don't know why. It doesn't matter anyway. There are lots of them, always on guard. How watchful are the guards? Be really careful. You'd have to keep out of the way whatever you do. One of them lays eyes on you and you'll have a lot of problems. Okay, that's all for now, thank you. So, we did find this lovely pathway though. Ooh, also you leveled up. Go with some more strength. And blade skill. And quick action, yes, why not? Oops. Okay, this might have been a poor move. I also didn't want to go into melee there. Can we perhaps get a... Yeah. Range spell there. Lovely. I aimed that quite poorly though. Gotta admit that. That was poorly aimed. Okay, they're all focusing elders, which is fine with me. Could you kill them? I think this one will fall. Yeah, there we go. Poison. No sniping, sadly enough. Okay, and we're getting places. I mean, so far those aren't too difficult. There we go. Did you have any hammers? No. just some rubbish. And a gold necklace. And I hope the next quest in wherever it was, I think it was silver, is not go and fetch me some cutlery. Because we have seen a lot of knives. And I'm not looking forward to having to get some more of that. Okay, is that a prisoner cell? Nope, it's a lizard cell. That's just where they keep the lizards. Okay, I would have also attacked the other one, but fine. Oh, there's another one here. How lovely. No, shoot that, please. Thank you. Oh, another one. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. Kill it, please. Anything good in here? Ooh, some healing herbs. Yes, please. Okay, we are totally sneaky. Box. And some junk for us to sell. Now, I know I could load back and try to reload to a point where I still have my blade, but screw it. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, this might have been the kind of stupid move that we've been warned not to do. Now that the cat is quite literally out of the bag, though, let's try our best to make the best of the situation, which may end up getting difficult. We probably want to have some sort of magical protection, though, and I believe we want you to summon something else for us. Maybe something more impressive than a cave slime of all things, but oh well. What can you do? Please kill that. Please kill it. Thank you. Okay, let's do some healing. And let's be careful with our magic. Okay, you can attack that. Lovely. Okay. You could summon a shade. That's always helpful. Not good. Okay, that hit him. That hit him quite good as well. A3. I'm so glad there's no friendly fire here. Also, screw conserving our magical abilities. We do want to kill them. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I had hoped. Can you perhaps stab them? No, you can't. At least the shade is doing its job. And we'll probably want another beast. Maybe, yeah, that's a bit more impressive. There we go. That actually did a good job on them. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. That was a magic arrow. At least it was glowing, which is usually not a good sign for arrows to do. At least not when they're heading your way. Either way, this seems to have been the last of them. So... Oh no, it hasn't. It has not. We have just triggered their guards. Great. Could you... You can attack. Oh, there's even more guards in there. Yeah, this may have been a stupid move. If you were to go... Oh, yes, you're immobile. Completely, yeah. Okay, you can't move then. That kinda sucks. Use haste then. That was really expensive in terms of movement, but... Yeah, I think those are very tricky shots. We at least now have haste. For the first time, actually. And since you're no longer immobile, you can go ahead and icy rain them. Or you can't. That is fine as well. Very nice shot. Okay, okay, luckily they're not good at shooting through the bloody window as well. Okay, you can't reach that. Now you should be able to. Okay, you can't either. We'll just have to do the switcheroo there. Come on. Ooh, you're still hasted. Okay, please kill that. Boo. Okay, yeah, that did 30 damage. I'm actually fine with that. I believe this might have a better chance to hit than the regular arrow. There we go. No, go there. No, don't attack that. Ugh, fine. Attack this then. Did not need to move closer than that. Alrighty. That actually works. And even though we were not supposed to do this in a quick and dirty way, we now have essentially started the fight with all the guards on this fortress. So, yeah, let's hope they don't go and immediately execute the prisoners. Because that would really suck for us. We were given, or promised a very, very generous reward for saving them. So let's at least try to do that. Boo. Yeah, they're knocking us around, which is unpleasant, but I guess our lot now. Also, haste has already worn off, so it's a very short-lived spell. Otherwise, it would be just way too powerful. Okay, let's do this. Booyah. Hehe, nice. Okay, they attacked the rat. I don't mind attacking the... Oh, you're attacking the rat or shade. I'm not sure how long those last. It would be nice to have a bit of an indication there, how much time is left on those spells. Like another thing here that says, okay, this character has summoned something and it's going to disappear in X turns. You have plenty of mana, so if we move you here... I keep clicking the wrong thing. If we attack this direction, we should hit all of them. Lovely. Did we? We didn't attack the shade, it just disappeared, I think. Okay, the Nephar warrior is now terrified. That actually helps us out. Yeah, just try to shoot something. Okay, let's barge in and deal with that archer. And with this guy. Let's do some battle discipline. What's that? Ooh, nice. Can try and get rid of some afflictions. That may come in handy. They're blocking 48 damage. I think that's quite impressive. Ow. Stop it with a knockback. Teehee. Okay, can you shoot that through there? Nice shot. Another one bites the dust there. And if that wasn't a good shot, I don't know what would be. Through the window, past elders, and of course into the Nephar. Okay, you can't shoot that, but if you switch places, you suddenly can. Who would have thunk? Okay, we probably don't want to open any doors unnecessarily. Okay, there are Nephilim to the other side of this door. A lot of them. Even the thick cave wood can't hide the sound of their boisterous carousing. Though they are now distracted enough not to hear your approach, they would doubtless notice you the moment you open the door. I think that's the game telling us not to open that bloody door. How about this door? I think there's more Nephilim on that side as well. Not sure that was a smart move. I'm really not sure that was the smartest move we could do. I don't regret the move, mind you. I just don't think it was smart. Okay, there's another guy over there. Ow! Could we just, in preparation for something bad to happen, get the group heal spell ready? Okay, also maybe summon another shade. Do you actually have an energy potion left? No, you don't. We have some wands, though. So we could go Cone of Fire if we really have to. Which we may have to soon. Ow. However, right now is not the time for a Cone of Fire. Okay, you get in there. Oh, there are two of those. There are two of those. That's not good. And he's hasted. Yeah. I think we'll have to go in with full force now. And that is, we have to throw in... Okay, it could have gone in further. We have to throw in all the remaining spell energy we have, which is not much, mind you. If we scored a level up, we might actually be able to pull this off. Don't skip your turn. Yes, one is down. One is in fact down. That helps us out quite tremendously. Not good, not good, not good, it's hasted. Kill the Cave Widow. Snipe. Why did it have to do that? Okay, we'll have to probably get back to the city before we do anything else here. What is that? Acid damage. Okay, that's some pretty... I think acid damage is quite heavy, so... okay, could you perhaps kill that? I wasn't aware we could slow them, but I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, it's hasted. That's not good. We might lose the priest. Would you bloody well die already? Okay, heal yourself. Oh, there's going to be more need for healing than that. Okay, that is certainly not good. Yeah, that was a stupid move. And I think with that, I'm going to call the stream for now. Gotta get ready for work tomorrow. So, yeah, you know the drill. Some clothes ready, and I did most of it, but yeah, enough stuff to do. So next time we'll try that again. Should have probably saved more often. Until then,